Scott Bolden is a former prosecutor, now a white-collar criminal defense attorney. He's practiced federal bar for quite some time. Scott, let's start, because criminal law is your area of expertise, I want to talk about this decision. It just was handed down by Judge Tanya Chutkan, and I have it right here. Judge Chutkan is responding to a number of constitutional claims the president made, and this motion by Trump was always seen as his best attempt, basically, to not face trial in the spring. The main claim that he makes is, as president, even at the, quote, outer perimeter of his duties, he has absolute immunity, and Judge Chutkan absolutely eviscerates that argument. What do you think?
I think it's the right decision. I really believe these arguments about presidential immunity, given the allegations against Donald Trump, are always going to be dead on arrival, because his duties and responsibilities have nothing to do with inciting a riot, telling people to go interrupt the counting of votes or electoral votes and what have you. In fact, under the Constitution, Chris, the president has no role in the transfer of power or counting the electoral votes and certifying elections. It just doesn't fly. The fact that you're president, if you look at Clinton v. Jones from my legal viewers, Clinton v. Jones says it's not the fact that you're the president, it's the fact that what the acts you committed as president, were they a part of your official duties or not? So just being the president doesn't mean you can do anything you want, because, again, no one is above the law.
Yeah, here, let me read from Judge Tanya Chutkan's decision here. Defendant contends the Constitution grants him absolute immunity from criminal prosecution for actions performed within the outer perimeter of his official responsibility, which itself is sort of ludicrous. It's not the outer perimeter to incite a coup and sack the Capitol.
It's no perimeter.
There's no perimeter.
It's no perimeter.
She says, the Constitution's text, structure, and history do not support that contention. No court or any other branch of government has ever accepted it, and this court will not so hold. Whatever the immunities a sitting president may enjoy, and obviously there are some, you can't get sued as president, right, for when you're doing your official duties. The United States has only one chief executive at a time, and that position does not confer a lifelong get-out-of-jail-free pass, which is fundamentally the argument that Trump's lawyers have been trying to make.
Yeah, and they're just not winning arguments, because if their view was the acceptable rule of law by the Supreme Court or even these interim federal Article III courts, then Trump could walk into a store and he could steal from the store. He could shoot someone on Fifth Avenue in New York and get away with it, because as the title of president allows me to murder someone or allows me to steal or do worse in this country. It's fallacy, if you will. And so it's got to make its way through the courts. But in the end, these civil cases and these criminal cases, they're going to be tried. Because I've said to you before, the criminal justice system, the civil justice system, under the judiciary, separation of powers, they don't care about politics or what Donald Trump thinks. They care about civil and criminal justice. And we're going to get that and see that in these trials that are going to start in March of next year.